unfortunate is the end of the game, including the end of the third period?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough pill to swallow right now. I mean, played a good game, fought our way back in the third, and just couldn't kill the rest of the power play that they got.
In the second intermission, was it kind of more of the same theme or anything in particular that might have been said? Because really you played well all the way through, but maybe got the results you needed or wanted in the third.
Yeah, honestly, the conversation was just sticking to the same game plan, how we were playing. I thought we limited them pretty good. We're getting our chances, and we just stuck with it in the third and got 2 goals and put it to overtime. So that was a good pushback from us.
Any words for Montembeault, especially for his play in the third period and overtime?
Yeah, I mean, he's awesome. Makes big saves all the time. We can rely on him every time he gets in the net. So, he's made a lot of great saves again tonight, and he's been doing it all year for us.
Considering the way you guys lost in the Calgary and you wanted to clean up the defensive zone, how satisfied are you with the work you've been able to do collectively tonight?
Yeah, I thought everyone was a lot better in the D zone. They got a lot of talented players. We limited them pretty good, as much as you can, and just to try to stay out of the box as much as you could. So, defensively it was a lot better, and we got to keep bringing that.
Kaiden Guhle scored a big goal for you guys today. How's it been for you guys this season?
Yeah, he's been really good. I think he definitely needed that goal. He gives him some confidence, and he plays a ton of big minutes against every top line. So it's tough to ask for a young guy like that, and he's been doing a really good job of it all year.
It was a special night for him. Obviously, how do you feel?
Like, everything was almost perfect, but how tough is it to swallow after the scenario that happened?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. Just we're playing so well and just can't seem to buy 2 points. And playing against basically every top team in the league recently, and we're playing them hard. And again, that was another game where I didn't feel like we were out of it for one second. It felt like we deserved a better fate again. So frustrating, but trying to keep our heads high for the time being. So.
Is there any adjustment you put in the third period? Because, I mean, you scored 2 goals. It seemed like maybe it was better than the 41st minutes.
Not really. Honestly, I think we just stuck to our game plan, and it came for us, I think. If you try to change your game plan, maybe try to be a little bit more offensive against a team like that, they're probably going to make you pay. So I think we just stuck with our game plan, and worked out for us tonight. So.
Would have been nicer to win, but can you describe maybe that goal, how important it was, and just how it helped push forward your team and personally how it might have felt for you?
Yeah, no, I'd always see it felt good. Feels good scoring in this building, and obviously all the Habs fans here too, and kind of felt like it was a home goal. So definitely up there for one of my favorites of my career. But like you said, would have been better to get 2 points. So.
Heard Rogan helped you out with a couple of sticks today?
Yeah. I mean, I just recently started using those Bauer sticks, and it's Slavs, one of old Slavs samples from earlier on in the year, and there was only one, and I broke it in Calgary. So went to Rogue this morning and asked him if he had any extra Bauers laying around, and I tried some back when I was playing here, and it was the same stick that I tried a couple years ago. So kind of funny how that worked out, and I already texted him. So that one definitely goes to him. So yeah.
So he scored with the one that.
À la bouche de Henrik, mais donc, comme je dis, même 4 contre 3, les gars, ça va, ça se pitchait partout, puis l'effort vraiment était là.
T'as-tu entendu un peu la lutte entre partisans dans les gradins? Kaiden vient de parler que c'était presque une impression de match à domicile. À quel point c'est impressionnant de voir vos partisans vous suivent partout comme ça?
Ouais, ben, c'est vraiment le fun. On a vu même depuis le début du voyage à Calgary aussi, il y a beaucoup de monde. Puis non, c'est vraiment le fun. En troisième, c'était vraiment brillant dans le building. Les deux clans, ça se relançait. Tu attendais Let's Go Oilers, après ça, Go Habs, Go un après l'autre. Donc c'est vraiment le fun. Puis il y avait une belle ambiance ce soir.
Malheureusement, le résultat est décevant pour Kaiden, mais il marque un gros but, il marque un but spécial chez eux. Puis, est-ce que c'est le genre de gars qui a besoin peut-être d'être récompensé un peu offensivement pour tout le travail qu'il fait, qui paraît peut-être un peu moins sur la feuille de pointage?
Oui, absolument. J'étais vraiment content quand il a marqué. Je sais qu'il a marqué plein de gros buts ici aussi. Gagné la Coupe ici avec les Oil Kings. Je suis vraiment content, comme tu l'as dit, il joue devant parents et amis. Donc, c'est le fun qu'il soit récompensé. C'est un gars qui joue des grosses minutes tournois à chaque soir.
Merci.
Right when he scored, you saw a big smile and he was yelling. So happy for him. I know he had a ton of people here too. He's not known for scoring a ton of goals, but he's such a great defenseman in the D zone, and getting matched up against the top guys every night. And so really happy for him scoring here.
How's it been for you guys this year?
I think we're growing. We're going in the right direction. We've played some top teams the last few days and the last few weeks, and gone to overtime with a bunch. Could have gone either way. So a lot of belief in this room, and future's bright.
Is there still a sense of frustration of being so close but not being able to turn that corner? If I can say, you were in games with all of the powerhouses of this league recently, but it seemed like you always fall on the wrong side of it.
It's frustrating, especially tonight. Would have been a really big win for this group, and really emotional game. Everyone's working their butts off, blocking shots, doing whatever it takes, and in that situation, it's tough giving that group a 4-on-3 power play for that long. So this one stings a lot, but we got to look back at this game eventually and see all the good stuff. And again, going against Stanley Cup contenders and taking them right to the very end.
For sure, not the results you want at the end, but all the
Trevor, one of the tough loss of the season.
Well, I mean, it's one of the best games I think we played all year. So there's a lot of positives. I'm not going to stand here and be negative. It's a tough way to go down because the players really left everything on the line, and have to kill 6 minutes like that late in the game, and especially against a team like that. It's we almost got to the end, but they made us pay right at the end of it.
Can you share with us what you've said to the player after the game?
We had a game. I thought we executed what we wanted to do almost perfectly. It's a big test for us to come in against this team, and they win in a lot of hockey games lately, and I felt we went toe to toe with them as we kind of had them on the ropes a little bit too in the third, and unfortunately, we take a few penalties late and it cost us, but. They certainly shouldn't hang their heads after that game. If anything, be real proud of the effort.
How unfortunate is it, that penalty to Joel Armia after the great game he has?
He was so good tonight. I thought he was, obviously one of our best players. It's just it's just a strange play that somehow his stick gets up. He's interfered with a little bit on the way to it. It's just a funny play, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to complain about the call.
I guess there's a bit of frustration to have to say the same things over and over. You played a great game, but unfortunately fell on the wrong side of it. It happened quite a few times against those powerhouses in the NHL. Yeah. I guess there's a little bit of frustration in it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really look back. We're just looking at tonight for us, and I felt like we had the pushback that we had in a game that we felt we were playing pretty well in. We had a couple breakdowns, and the team makes you pay. And they made us pay twice, and it was 2-0. And it's 2-0 game with a team like ours. It's probably easy for some teams to go away, but our team continues to push back, which is really exciting for us. And we pushed back again. And I thought, like I said, we had them for a little bit in the third there. We had real good momentum. I shortened the bench a little bit, probably earlier than I wanted to, only because I felt like we had all those our top 9 forwards were really pushing, and we just didn't fall for us. But a lot of positives.
You have just thought on Kaiden Guhle's play today. Obviously, a big night for him playing at home, and just thought on his game and how he's been for you this year.
Yeah, I thought Guhle was very good tonight. I mean, it's probably an exciting game for him to play, just with all the history he has in this building, in this city. And he answered the bell tonight. He was sharp from the start. His compete level was through the roof, and obviously scores the big goal for us as well. So that's a big night for a young player.
When you say you executed exactly what you were hoping to do, like what can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, the challenge was to defend hard and have positive actions on the defensive side of the puck for the most part, and that's both on the puck and away from it. And I thought that we defended as a group of 5 almost as well as we have all year. I mean, they piled up shots and chances on the power play late. But if you look at that game before those last two penalties, we limited their chances quite well, and even the shots on net against. So, I mean, Monty was very solid as well, and he had to make big saves. No question. It wasn't perfect, but as far as the overall compete from every player in that room, it was. We're really happy with that.
Sure, your picky unit looks good since a month, but how big is for you as a coach to see your picky unit play like that against a big team like the Hawks?
Yeah, I mean, anytime. I mean, that's obviously a big key when you play this team is you have to be disciplined, and their power play is so dangerous. And we did a great job. I mean, it would have felt a lot worse to lose that one in regulation. I mean, it doesn't feel good now, but at least we come out of it with something. We get the point because we get that big kill at the end of the game, right? So that was huge. And anytime you give a team like that 4 minutes, basically 4 on 3, it's you're playing with fire. And we almost got to the end, and it felt on our side like if we get through that, there might be a big goal coming, but unfortunately we'll never know that.
You see Josh Waugh blocking that big shot from Bouchard. I mean, he's in a high leverage situation at the end. He's not even supposed to be here, really. I mean, when you see that? I mean,
I know. I mean, that's kind of what I'm talking about on my last answer to you. I mean, those are the things that the guys, to a man, really dug in. Galley had an unbelievable block as well, late, and so when you see that kind of buy-in at this point in the season, it's exciting for us as a staff.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor.